So last year I jumped on the bandwagon and wrote a Pride and Prejudice sequel of sorts, completely for fanfiction websites, and it was a total of about 60,000 words, and it was received pretty well by people reading it, which was great because I wrote it for a group of friends I made on one of these fanfiction websites, and they really enjoyed it, which was the point of writing it. I mean, I was writing it for myself and for them, and but more people enjoyed it than I expected. And one of these friends of mine actually reached out to me while I was while I was writing the last bit of the story, and was like, "Hey, somebody recommended this on Reddit." And I was like, that is great. And then after that, I went on Reddit to look for another story, and I found out that it was recommended again to other people on Reddit. And it's been recommended a few times on Reddit. And recently I found out that it's been recommended in a Facebook Pride and Prejudice variation group. And I did not expect that when I wrote this, because I was like, I'm writing about a side character. My entire story is focused on a side character. I do not highlight Lizzie and Darcy in this thing at all because I feel they've been written about so much. There are so many people still writing such lovely stories about them, but I was like, I want to write something different. I want to write about this blank slate. These characters are completely blank slates, and there are fan and characterizations of them that I don't agree with. So I wanted to write my story, and people enjoyed that. And I've had a couple of people actually ask me if I'm planning to publish this, and now I am wondering if that is a good idea. But because I do not portray everybody's favorite couple so prominently in this story, or so positively in this story for the most part, I'm a little bit worried. If I publish this, will I get some backlash? Because there were some complainy type reviews to the fanfiction of my portrayal of these characters. And, I have a reason for that in the story. The reason for that was written in my notes, was talked about in the story as well, because you're seeing it from a very biased point of view. But, I'm not sure my skin is thick enough for me to deal with negative reviews if I publish this as a book. So I would love some thoughts on that. Do I need to get thicker skin? I get thicker skin. Do I just publish it because I think there will be some people who would buy it, and I am proud of the story. I am proud of finishing 60,000 words of a fan fiction that can be published as a Pride and Prejudice variation. So what do you think I should do? Because I don't know. Yeah, I would love thoughts, but also, if you want to read this, reach out to me and I will send you a link, because this is a story I was very proud of. I had so much fun writing it. I had fun after it was done making like a little ad that made it look like a Netflix show. So if you want to read it, if a Pride and Prejudice variation based on Mary Bennet and Colonel Fitzwilliam, two side characters that have like 9 lines each, I think, in the novel. Maybe more, slightly more, maybe slightly less. Let me know. And if you want recommendations for Pride and Prejudice variations that are not on Lizzie and Darcy, also let me know, because I've been reading a lot recently.